A Mercedes-Benz plant in Alabama has rejected joining the United Autoworkers Union by a vote of 2,642 to 2,045. With more on the story, let's welcome in Yahoo Finance's Pras, Subramanian, who's been covering this closely. It was close.
Yes. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was going to come down to the wire. There was kind of thoughts that it could go either way. He said that vote came down to a 44% yes vote versus a 56% no vote there. So still, it is not a totally close vote here. You would say this is definitely a majority here saying no to the UAW. Shawn Fain just had a presser with the media and mentioned a couple of things that obviously not the result we wanted. These workers reached out to us because they wanted adjustments. What happens next is up to them. While the loss stings, we'll keep our heads up. These workers have nothing to feel sorry for. We'll continue to carry this fight on, so it's not the end. You know, when that VW plant in Chattanooga voted yes, it was the third try that it took for them to vote yes on, and that was over 70% vote. So we'll see if they go back to Alabama. There's a pending NLRB investigation on sort of union busting activity on the part of Mercedes. So there's some stuff going on there that might sort of turn the tide maybe for another vote. We'll see, but kind of, you know, he said that it's not going to stop our momentum, but it is a kind of a stinging loss here for them after the big wins in Detroit last year, and then also in Tennessee earlier this year.
Do you think any sense, Pras, maybe they kind of lick their wounds and then target, you know, other companies? Because there was some hot talk about, you know, maybe Shawn Fain had Toyota or Honda in his sights. Yeah,
you know, they probably have these next sites in planned for, and then they said they did polling in the state of Alabama, and it was 2-1 that people wanted to join the union, but obviously that doesn't always translate when you go into the factory and there's Nick Saban coming to visit them and speaking to the workers. Our friend EP Rachel talking about that. But you know, there's stuff that happens in the factory floor that changes sort of those perceptions. So they probably have the next place in mind. Maybe it is going to be Alabama again, because they have the polling. They'll look at where they can sort of get a victory, and we'll see them. There's definitely not over.
But they're focusing on the South, right? That was part of the significance here, was sort of breaking into the South and expanding union membership at the auto plants there.
Yeah, it's these plants in the states that aren't union friendly.
Right.
They're trying to find, you know, apparently they're saying back in the day, Alabama was a pro-union state, believe it or not, and things have changed over time. So they're going to find that next sort of candidate for them that, I mean, they need to build a momentum, right? This was not exactly a good thing to happen, and Shawn Fain was pretty sober on the call today.
Yeah, because listen, if you're Shawn Fain, you're trying to reverse these trends in membership that you've been seeing, and that's what he was counting on, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this would have been a huge victory if they would have gotten it. So.
All right, Pras, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.